I just hit the freaking garage, dude. Son of a bitch. Welcome back, everyone. I'm in my fancy clothes because I'm coming from work, but we got the old 6x12 hooked up. She's a little worse for wear, but the tires hold air, and that's the important part. We are going to be picking up a small tractor for a friend of mine. It's going to put this thing right at its weight capacity, but that's fine because, you know, that's fine. And what's going to happen is I'm going to leave for work tomorrow morning. Going to drive 30 miles away, pick up the tractor. The tractor is a 20 horsepower Kubota. This tractor will be driven about another 30 miles on the trailer to its new home, my friend's house. And I just hit the freaking garage, dude. Son of a bitch. I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, no, I didn't hit. Just that, wow, that floor has sunk considerably. Our shop is questionable to say the least. Shut up, truck. I hate these friggin' new trucks and all their damn buzzers and beepers. Probably one of the worst backing up jobs I've done in a good long time. All right, just walking up to this thing is mildly embarrassing, and by mildly I mean majorly, but we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I gotta organize all this crap. Too many things to do, not enough time. Welcome back, folks. It's day 2. I don't even know if you can see it. We got the little 6x12 behind us. Give you a mirror shot. You can just see the light on the fender if you look close. We are heading about 40 minutes away to the owner of the tractor's house. We're gonna load her up. We're gonna go to work, do a solid day's work, go to my buddy's house / coworker's house, unload her, which I'll get the video going for, of course, and we'll go from there. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind, I probably won't be able to film too much at the owner's house, just because out of respect to him, I don't want to, you know, stuff a camera in his face. What we decided to do first was get the mower deck in the bed of my friend's truck. This was mostly because it would just be a lot easier than trying to get it into my truck, and I didn't want to overload the trailer since we were already right at its max capacity. After that, I backed my truck up to the tractor. We had to be very careful because you'll see later in the video there's a broken spindle on it, and we had to just be very gingerly driving it up. So that's why we kind of took a real, long amount of time to get it on there. But everything went super smooth, so thankful for that. I will say, not having quite as good tie-down points as you would on a bigger trailer made strapping something down this relatively heavy a little bit more difficult. I think we made it nice and safe. I've got some pretty good D-rings on this trailer, but something to keep in mind. The little trailer may be rated for the weight, but it may be a little harder to get it strapped the way you want to. Hey folks, I don't know if you can even see it, but we got the tractor on the trailer. I tried to get you some kind of stealth video. I just didn't want to throw this guy on blast on camera. He was super chill. He probably wouldn't have cared. He actually probably would have thought that it was a hilarious thing that I made YouTube videos, but I just didn't want to. But hopefully you saw enough to be satisfied. I'll do some time lapse of it. But yeah, we're gonna haul this thing to work, and then later today, like I said, we'll drop it off at my friend's house. See if I can get you just a little bit of a angle on it there. So the tractor itself is like 1,300 pounds. The bucket's another 300-400. There's an extra tire on there. It's probably with the weight of the trailer, right at 3,000 pound load. So nothing too crazy for a Super Duty, but hey, we'll kind of see how she tows. I think the thing that amazes me the most towing, a load like this, about 3,000 pounds. My pre-collision assist thinks I'm gonna crash. I am going 30 and not gonna crash. Anyway, the brakes are just so surprisingly good, right? You've made the vehicle 30-40% heavier than it is empty, and you don't really notice that much of a difference in braking. And that is one thing I really like about a 3/4 or 1 ton versus a 1/2 ton. On a 1/2 ton, you put 3,000 pound trailer behind it, it's fine, it's safe, but you do notice it, right? It does feel worse. So this doesn't make for good content per se, but the reality of it is, towing this light of a trailer with this truck, I really hate the you can't even feel it back there mentality, but in all seriousness, 3,000 pounds at 40-50 miles an hour, you essentially cannot feel this thing back there. It's just not enough weight to really influence the truck. Braking, handling, Power-wise, it is what it is. We are now hauling this beast to my buddy's house from work. We determined that it's more like 2,300 pounds. So 3,300 pound total load with the weight of the trailer, give or take. So a little heavier than I thought. I was thinking it was closer right to the 3, but I think we got the trailer a smidge overloaded, but not a big deal. We're not going too far. I maybe wouldn't tow it across the country on this trailer, but for 20, 30 miles, no problem. I've had this trailer loaded far worse for cumulatively many more miles. She's a good solid unit. We got Evan up there hauling the mower for it in the bed of the truck. It's an old 92, I think you said, Ford F-150. Pretty cool little truck, standard, inline 6. Pretty sought after truck actually for those in the know, so that's kind of cool. I don't have enough tongue weight, so we are swaying now that we're on the interstate at 65, ever so slightly, but it's a pretty heavy truck and a pretty light trailer, so not the end of the world. But I kind of knew I didn't have enough tongue weight when I got it to work and just kind of looked at it, but it's fine. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, I did find one way that you do feel this trailer behind you, and I'm in heavy traffic and trying to pull out and stuff like that in front of traffic, and you do spin the tire a little bit if you go to accelerate too hard, more than you would if you're empty. You'll just do little mini burnouts accidentally. So that I did notice. Other than that, pretty much kind of hard to tell the things behind you, even at interstate speeds, even accelerating in more city environments, such as the one I'm in now. All right, we have made it to the compound. Go ahead and start getting some straps off this thing, and see how it goes.
All right, stay out of the way. Come here, touch. You got about a foot between your bumper and the trailer. You got probably 6 to 8 inches now. Can I do it right here? We can probably make that work. My buddy had a 5x8. We abused.
Oh, it will take some abuse, but
we towed way more weight on that thing than we ever should.
I mean, I've put like
He puts his Mahindra tractor, which is like same size as this, or it might actually be like a 25 horse, so maybe a smidge bigger. And he puts that on. It's like one of the expanded metal 5x8s. Abuses the ever living.
Yeah, I would definitely not want to put this
Like,
on.
it's not even this heavy a duty. We just always throw a 3/4 inch sheet of plywood on it.
I would hard pass on that personally. But to each their own. We got the perfect jackknife. We got Evan at the helm. Oh, sorry, Dougie. I got your paw. I'm sorry. I know I got your stepped on you. How old is he?
Him?
Yeah.
He's 4.
Oh, he's a young guy. That's a weird noise. What'd Dad buy? Now just picture this in reverse when we loaded it this morning.
What's that?
I'm talking to the camera.
That front left is like sketchy.
Yeah, it is. So this tractor has a broken spindle. We'll have to address at some point. But it's good enough to get it off the trailer anyway. Try. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. I think you're okay anyway. That expanded metal is stronger than you think. Nice. Well done, sir. Ah, that is so sketchy looking. That tire's also kind of flat, which doesn't help. What do you gotta do? Oh. Yeah, she is not happy, dude.
Really see it from here.
Yeah, oh, I can see it from here too.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, there's the part of the bearing race.
Well, keep it far enough away so you can work on it.
That's right, you put it right there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not even going to turn it back.
No, don't turn it back. Don't keep messing with it. right, guys, that is gonna wrap up our little towing tractor. Whoa!
It's just electric.
Tractor getting extravaganza. So as always, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.